The Wings of Joy, Chapter 8. From Jealousy Fever to Oneness Heart. Jealousy, you are my mind's purity stealer. You are my heart's peace intruder. You are my life's divinity invader. In the ordinary human life, jealousy is common. We are not conscious of the fact that jealousy can ruin all our possibilities and destroy all our inner potentialities. Therefore, we do not try to transcend or conquer jealousy. We are jealous of people because they have certain capacities or they have achieved certain things that we have not been able to accomplish. But let us see how far jealousy can take us. Jealousy can never expand our consciousness. On the contrary, along with jealousy, we see that limitation enters into us. When limitation enters into us, imperfection, its friend, comes with it. Imperfection is always followed by destruction. When we become jealous of others, we open the door for those three brothers: limitation, imperfection, and destruction, to come in one after the other. Akbar's clever minister. This is a traditional Indian story about jealousy. The great Mughal Emperor Akbar had a minister who was also the court jester. His name was Birbal. Once, for amusement, Akbar asked Birbal, "How is it that there is no hair on my palm? There is hair everywhere else on my body. How is it that there is none on the palm of my hand?" Birbal immediately answered, "It is because you always have plenty of money in your hand, and you give it away. Your palms are being rubbed constantly, so the hair there has all been rubbed away." "But how is it that you do not have hair on your palms either?" Akbar asked. Birbal cleverly replied, "Just because I constantly receive money from you, my palms are being rubbed. You are constantly giving me money. I am constantly receiving it, and that is why we have no hair on our palms. But what about those who do not get money from me the way that you do? Why do they not have hair on their palms?" "Oh, that is because they are very jealous. Jealous people are always thinking of the money that you are giving to me and that I am receiving from you. They constantly rub their hands together in anticipation of also receiving some money. They are always burning with jealousy and greed, and so they just rub and rub their palms together. That is why they do not have any hair on their palms either." Akbar was highly amused and pleased, but those who were listening to Birbal were terribly embarrassed at his accusation, and they bowed their heads in shame. By becoming jealous of what the giver has or of what the receiver gets, one can never have joy or peace of mind. When we are threatened by jealousy or other negative forces, we have to feel that we have the strongest friend within us, and that friend is the soul. Let us take shelter under the wings of the soul. Let us invoke the soul and pray for its guidance. If we call on this friend, naturally our soul will fight against the negative forces on our behalf. The soul will save us, protect us, illumine us, and perfect us. Jealousy, admiration, or competition. What is the difference between jealousy and admiration? In sincere admiration, you have the feeling of an ideal in your life. Perhaps you cannot do what some other person has done, but you admire him and his action. That means that you have a spontaneous eagerness to achieve or grow into that very thing that he has achieved. This kind of sincere admiration is not a sign of inferiority. Rather, it is often a sign of the reciprocal recognition of two souls. Jealousy is something altogether different. If you are jealous of someone's achievement, You will feel that you are ready to stab that person if you're given the chance. You may hide your jealousy because you feel that either in the inner world or in the outer world you will be caught red-handed. But the very presence of jealousy inside you is extremely harmful. Sometimes jealousy comes from a feeling of competition. We want to surpass the achievements of others. But let us not compete with others to show our supremacy. Instead, let us think of the necessity for our progress. Let us try to transcend our own capacities. What is of paramount importance is our own attitude as an individual. We have to feel that we are transcending our capacities, not for our own glory, but in order to increase the capacity and improve the standard of the world. Then, with a devoted and soulful heart, we should offer our achievements to God, who is the source. Conquering jealousy. There are many practical ways to conquer jealousy. The ordinary human way is to say to oneself, I can sing far better than that person, but I do not sing because I do not want to waste my time. This is a clever way of making yourself feel that you are better than the other person. The spiritual way to conquer jealousy is to feel that you are the person who is the object of your jealousy. For example, if someone is a better actor than you are, feel that it is you who are acting. In this way, you can conquer jealousy and at the same time expand your own consciousness. Once our jealousy is gone, immediately we will feel that the person we were jealous of is now a perfect friend. We will feel kindness and love for him or her. Finally, we will feel relieved that the painful jealousy arrow that has been removed from our system. When we establish our oneness with the Source, which is God, then we cannot be jealous of anybody. If we feel that our reality is God, then each individual is like a limb of our conscious, dedicated, devoted spiritual body. If they are all limbs of my body, then they are part of my existence. How can I be jealous of them? If we establish inseparable oneness with the Source, the problem of jealousy will easily be solved. You will be able to conquer your jealousy by loving God more. You may be jealous of someone because he is a great photographer. Again, he may be jealous of you because you are a great reporter. This kind of jealousy will never end. But there is a third party who is responsible for both of you, and that is God. If you love God and become one with Him, then you'll be able to identify yourself with the capacity of others. If you become one with the source of the capacity, then the question of jealousy does not arrive. If you really want to conquer jealousy, then love the one who has given all capacities to you and to everyone. The jealousy bite is a sickness. Its perfect and guaranteed medicine is oneness bold. You only hurt yourself. If we spend our time cherishing negative thoughts about someone, jealousy, doubt, or anger, then in effect we are making that person our master. We should be very careful of how much time we spend in thinking of others and how much time we spend in thinking of the Supreme. If we waste time thinking of others with our doubt, jealousy, anger, and other negative forces, then our own progress will be delayed. If we want to make fast progress, we should not criticize anybody or speak ill of anybody. We have enough problems of our own. When we criticize somebody, we bring forward the problems that are being shouldered by him. Let us not criticize. Let us strive only for our own perfection. We shall be responsible for ourselves and let others be responsible for themselves. In this way, each one will have ample freedom to reach his goal. Your mind's jealousy dagger has severely wounded you. If you want to be healed, try to discover as soon as possible the flames of your aspiration heart. the meditation medicine. It is not the actual feeling of fear or doubt or jealousy which makes us miserable, but the after effects when we become conscious of what we have done. Since we have suffered the after effects many times, we should immediately take action to cure ourselves. In India, when people suffer from malaria, the doctors prescribe quinine. Quinine is very bitter. When you cherish jealousy, at that time, meditation is like quinine, very bitter and dry. But if you know that this meditation medicine will cure you of your fever of doubt, fear and jealousy, the best thing is to take it. Before you start meditating, say 4 things. Fear, get out of my life. Doubt, get out of my life. Jealousy, get out of my life. Insecurity, get out of my life. I do not need you. I will never need you. Then they will all come out of you and ask, whom do you want? You will reply, I want only meditation. I want only God. The proof is that I can live without you, but you cannot live without me. Fear, you cannot live without me. That is why you come and take shelter in my body. Jealousy, you cannot live without me. That is why you come and take shelter in my vital. Doubt, you cannot live without me. That is why you come and take shelter in my mind. Insecurity, you cannot live without me. That is why you come and take shelter in my heart. When you challenge these 4 in a divine way, they will say it is beneath their dignity to remain inside you. If you can live without us, how is it that we cannot live without you? They will ask. And then they will go away. At that time, you will have your perfect meditation. You want to conquer the perpetual fever of jealousy? I will tell you a great secret. Just love and become one with your oneness heart.